ago. I can't wait for it. This is a sensational fight and the final fight of Dustin Poirier's legendary career. It's set to go down at UFC 318, which is in New Orleans. So it's going to be a home fight for Dustin Poirier. The crowd is going to go absolutely mental. The atmosphere will be electric and the fight is going to be ridiculous. It all goes down at the Smoothie King Arena in New Orleans, where I got assaulted many years ago.
Hello guys, new fight coming up and it's going to be a war because fight going to happen between Dustin Diamond Poirier versus Max Blazed Holloway, and the violence is absolute guaranteed. Max and Poirier already fought twice and this time they are going to fight for third time and BMF belt on the line. Max Holloway will defend the belt against Dustin Diamond Poirier. Probably this fight will be the last fight of Dustin Poirier. And Dustin chose Louisiana as he is from Louisiana. So basically he wants to fight in his hometown. Dustin Poirier actually wanted to fight against Dustin Gaethje because of their fighting record 1-1. But Max offered that he wants to fight against Dustin Poirier, and Dustin accepted the request. When these two fighters comes in the octagon, you can expect nothing but bloodbath. First match happened Dustin versus Max in 2012 at UFC 143 when Poirier submitted Holloway with a triangle armbar in the first round and got submission of the night bonus. And second fight happened 2019 UFC 236 for interim lightweight belt. And this time Poirier dominated Max each and every round with score 49-46 unanimous decision. And now it's perfect time for trilogy.
There's a change in the guard happening in our division right now. Paddy Pimblett outclassed Michael Chandler in that fight in Miami. You're a Chandler guy, you love him. You're a Chandler guy, you hate him. If you want to speak the truth, he did not fight. We haven't seen him get beat like that before since he got here. He's lost, but not like that. Paddy Pimblett's a young guy on his way up. Arman Tsarukyan beat Charles Oliveira. Islam Makhachev is the champion now. He was younger when that group was starting to really form and take over the division. He's the champion now. That group of guys, Dan Hooker included, who has had a career resurgence, they're starting to make their way out, right? We were lucky to live it, but time doesn't wait for anybody. So for Dustin Poirier, he has an opportunity to do it one more time. But Max Holloway at 155 looked amazing. If that's the guy that shows up, the guy that fought Justin Gaethje at UFC 300, that's a hard fight for everybody. Everybody. Not just Dustin Poirier. Hard fight for any 155-pounder in the world if the guy that showed up at UFC 300 shows up. This is as big a fight as you can get in your retirement fight, and it's for the BMF championship.
Dustin and Max both coming from an loss. First Dustin versus Islam fight, Dustin significantly damaged Islam till 4th round, but in the 5th round, Islam submitted Dustin Poirier with a Dutch choke. And second fight, Ilya versus Max. In the first round, Max fought really well and won that first round, but in the second round, Ilya brutally knocked out Max Holloway. So the Dustin Diamond Poirier is a -118 favorite at Sportsbook, and Max Holloway -108 underdog at UFC 318 on July 19. But Poirier versus Holloway odds could shift as we get closer to the fight week. If we look into their record, then Dustin total won 30 fights and 9 losses, and Max total won 26 fights and 8 losses. If we talk about Max fighting skill, The fundamental reason behind Mac's successful career, high volume strike, his relentless pace and durability can make any fighter helpless in the octagon. And also Mac's cardio, ability to adapt are key in the fight. But Dustin Poirier will be the favorite in this fight.
The world finally knows and that the retirement fight is set in stone.
I'm super excited, man. This has been a long time in the works, getting Louisiana on board, get the UFC to even think about coming back to Louisiana. But it's happening. Super excited. There's nobody else I'd rather be standing across from when I lay the gloves down or when I go into my final fight. Max is a legend. I got so much respect for the guy. He's done it all right. And that was his first fight in the UFC, and he's going to be my last.
Dustin power and striking accuracy makes him strong candidate for an early or mid-round finisher. Last two fights Dustin won against Max Holloway that shows his ability to control the fight with his boxing and timing. Dustin also has big fight experience and emotion will be there as he is fighting at home in his retirement. Both fighters super durable and it might reach to the last round. It's hard to pick either of the fighter. Both are legend, there is no question about it. But if I bet on any one of them, I would bet on Dustin because he is slightly favorite and his last fight against Islam was really impressive. So let me know what you think in the comment section and see you soon.
Just last thing, when you and Max get in there, we know you guys, what you're so capable of. The last fight, one of the greatest fights in UFC history, in my opinion. Do you want another war like that, or would a more ideal scenario for your final fight to be going there, take as minimal damage as possible, knock the guy out in the first if you can?
I mean, that would be nice. Get in, retire clean, go home with no stitches for my daughter. But in true knucklehead fashion, I'm going to stand in the middle and trade with Max, and we're going to bleed and put on